do you get when you mix Black Lives Matter with animation memes? Play the fucking video.
I'm a good Christian white man. I fly my rebel flag high and with pride, boy.
See this? This is what happens when a person who's only ever drawn wolves tries to draw a pig. We use references to draw things we're not used to drawing. They're right there. Use them. Bitch. Why is it a pig anyways? This is supposed to be like a southern redneck. Like pigs and pig farms. They're like a Midwestern sort of thing. You're not seeing that many pig farms in the South. If you want to make an animal to represent the South, make it like a gator or a bowl of jambalaya or something. I don't know. Just not a pig. Doesn't make sense.
I don't need to hear any pitching or fit about my flag.
And that's totally unreasonable. You're not allowed to fly a flag that other people deem offensive. Just as a disclaimer, I am not a redneck. I'm not going to be wearing a hat with the rebel flag on it. I don't agree with that stuff. I think it's fucking stupid, but I'm not gonna say you're a bad person if you fly the rebel flag. It shouldn't be allowed. I can see why people wouldn't want it above like government buildings, but you can fly whatever flag you like. It's not anyone else's business to tell you you can't. That's all part of freedom of speech and shit like that. The day we start telling people what flags they can't fly, that's the same day we start getting told what we can and can't say and what we can and can't think and what opinions we can't have, and I just don't fucking like that shit. Alright? So fuck off. Let him fly his goddamn flag, you bitch.
You need to hike your britches up and turn down that music.
I'm in an old station wagon deep in Alabama, where the sweat out of...
It's gonna be a long fucking video, dude.
My eyes cocked the hammer. I see a pickup truck with a rebel flag.
Wow, excellent. Great job on the motion tweening there, but maybe next time it would benefit you not to cut off the object you're tweening.
Window, a skinny redneck with one of his kinfolk pull up alongside and blast the passenger.
Jesus fucking Christ. God. Where do I even start with this frame alone? This character rolls up, just carrying a gun, sees a car with a tiny little Confederate flag symbol, just says, well, time to kill some people. Doesn't even look at him. Just like, yeah, I do this all the time because I'm a badass. It's like, fuck you. So as this one chicken's being shot, the other chicken in the car is very frightened, and I don't think the artist quite understood what he should be doing with his arms while it was happening, so he just had him do the M position from the YMCA dance.
Blood, feathers, and bone, a massacre. I kept shooting, hit the driver, he fell on the horn, stuck through a Molotov cocktail and blew up the truck.
The Molotov cocktail that you already had in your car ready to go? I'm starting to think these aren't very good people.
I say fuck you, rebel flag!
Wait, why'd you get out of your car? Your car was fine. You didn't throw a Molotov cocktail in your car. You threw it in their car. Your car's okay. You can still use your car. Is it just because the artist wanted to show off this amazing walk cycle? Yeah, get a load of that. That's some Hayao Miyazaki stuff right there. What are you so smug about, dude? You didn't shoot him, he did. You're not the badass, he is. He's the one who shot him. You were just sitting in the passenger seat, you fucktard. And can we just appreciate this OC's design here? Yeah, 2007 called. They said you're a fucking terrible character designer.
Out here pretending that you ain't offending.
Out here pretending that you ain't offending. Because that's what this is all about, right? This is about being offended. That's what this whole thing is all about. Can't offend people. That's bad. Hey, wait a minute. Do you think it might be offensive to some people to animate some power fantasy about killing people who have different ideologies than you?
Confederate flag. Confederate flag.
Yeah, man, burn that flag. Burn that piece of cloth that hurt your feelings, so it has to be destroyed now. Also, remember what I said about looking up references to things you're not used to drawing? You can do that for body parts too. Namely, elbows, and forearms, and arms in general. And that's the end of the video, but it doesn't stop there. We got a description to read.
This isn't promoting terrorism, JFC. Yes, it's violent, but I didn't want to stray too far from the lyrics.
Yeah, I took a song about fucking dogs and animated a guy fucking a dog, but I'm not promoting bestiality because I didn't want to change the lyrics.
Also, please take note that the fact that the racists are chickens is highly intentional.
You're a master of symbolism.
The chickens were headed to their fucking KKK get-together where they terrorize anyone who isn't white and promote white supremacy.
So they fucking killed them!
Despite the violent nature of the animation, I recommend only to punch Nazis or kick them.
Or maybe you don't assault people for having what you deem to be an unacceptable opinion. There's always that.
This is because the system is fucked and you can get arrested for actually killing people regardless of the scum they are.
But you're not promoting terrorism at all. No, not at all. That's totally unacceptable. But you should be allowed to kill people who differ ideologically from you. That's what you're implying, right? That's obviously what you're implying. The system as you claim it is fucked because we're not allowed to murder people and claim it was because they were Nazis, even though these Antifa retards claim that anything other than their own opinion is Nazism and fascism.
That being said, why don't you go report some videos of people actually supporting groups like the KKK? That's one real terrorist organization.
No, it isn't. I'm not supporting the KKK or anything, but it's not a terrorist organization. It's a hate group, but it's not a terrorist organization. When was the last big KKK bombing?
Funny how anti-racism is suddenly racism. Did I hurt your fragile white pride?
Nah, this video didn't really hurt my white pride if I even have any. I'll have to check some of your other videos to see if they do.
Hello everybody, it's Wolfie here. Today I'm gonna talk about something I'm sure all of you have noticed.
Hey, wait a minute. What's going on here? You sound a bit white. So this white person comes in and tries to make this animation talking about how oppressed black people are. Well, I'm sorry, whitey, but it's not your discussion to be had. See, you should have given the voice to a person of color, preferably a trans woman of color, because that way it's like somehow more of a better discussion. You just wanted to use your white privilege as a platform to dominate the discussion as usual for your kind. And I'm not gonna have it. I'm downright offended that you even tried to do this. Sure, it wasn't really successful. You got a ton of dislikes, and your video didn't do too well, but I am downright offended. You're a piece of shit. Wolfie, that's her actual name, by the way, I'm not making that up.
By the way, if we can have sexy animation memes and animation memes joking about horrible things, EX R-PE.
What the fuck is R-PE? Okay, so I'm here on R-PE. It's actually R-PE exam, but it's the closest I could get. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Am I supposed to fight fascism here? Is this where I start? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Can we have Antifa meme?
No, the animation meme community is autistic enough as it is. We don't need to mix Antifa in there too. That would just make everything super fucking chaotic. Antifa, anti-fascism, fascism, killing people who disagree with you? Makes you think.
Also, Tifa isn't my character, but I can't find out who they belong to. Hit me up if you're the owner-creator of Tifa so I can credit you.
How do you find a character and not know what the creator is? That doesn't make sense. Oh, wait, apparently Tifa is the furry mascot of Antifa, so it's like... Yeah, it's like, it's not like anything. This is a new level of retarded. God, I miss when this fucking fandom's biggest problem was that there was too much porn, not that it was getting behind fucking, like, terrorist organizations. If there are furry mascots for Antifa, can I be the furry mascot for, like, the alt-right? I think that'd be pretty cool. Hell yeah. Where did this come from? This wasn't here yesterday. Am I gonna die?